Hi seniors! Today's CCMR lesson is on the summer checklist and preparing for graduation. Are you ready? Class of 2023, graduation day will be here before you know it. Have you finished everything required for your journey after high school? Let's talk about the high school side first. Have you earned all of your required credits, passed all of your required classes, passed all of your required exams? Have you completed your absence makeup and completed your financial aid requirement? Also, have you cleared any of your outstanding fees? Yes, this includes prior years. Returned any outstanding books or uniforms? Returned your Chromebook and charger by the deadline? Moved any important files from your Google Drive? Remember, your CFB account will close after you graduate. Next up, let's talk about the college side. So, looking at the transition, do you have a qualifying SAT or TSI score for your college course placement? Take a look at these scores if you have not seen them before. For the SAT, you need that ELA score of at least a 480 or higher, and your math score of at least a 530 or higher. If you did not meet the scores through there, then that is when you took the TSI. For the TSI, you need a score of at least a 945 and an essay score of a 5, and the math score needs to be a 950 or higher. In addition to this, you have to have your meningitis shot. Texas colleges and universities require that you have this at least 10 days prior to the beginning of the semester. You have to submit the proof to your college or there will be a hold on your account. A hold on your account will prevent you from registering for classes for the fall. Have you also committed to only one college or university and rescinded your applications and your intent to the others? Don't forget you need to create your online portal and check your emails with the college if you have not done so. Review any and all pending paperwork that the college or university has requested. Submit any additional paperwork that the college is requiring. And don't forget to remind your parents that they need to do their taxes for 2022. You will be completing the FAFSA or TASFA form again in December for your second year of college. So make sure that you talk to your parents about getting this done if they have not done so. Have you signed up for orientation? Some colleges will require that you sign up for orientation before you can select courses. Have you filled out the form for on-campus housing if you're planning on living on campus? Have you made your room selection? Have you selected your meal plan? Don't forget you may also need to make a deposit in order to hold your room. Have you checked to see if there are any additional tests that are required by your college or university? Sometimes colleges will require that you have an additional placement test based on your major. Have you spoken with the advisor? Some colleges may require that you speak with an advisor to help you select classes for the fall. And don't forget, if you have not done so, you need to submit your TSI or your SAT scores because this will determine the type of courses you can take. Don't forget that you also need to request your final transcript be sent to your college or university. This will be sent after graduation. Once transcripts have been reviewed one more time, spring grades are in, any credit recovery courses are added, we will then have a finalized transcript for you. This may not happen until mid-June. Once transcripts are finalized, they will then be sent to colleges or universities you have listed. Don't forget to check with your Student Services Department and be on the lookout for more information from them on how you put that final request in. Email and communication. Remember that the college will speak with you about your financial aid obligation and your academic standing. Even if your parents call, colleges will typically need you to communicate with them. Make sure that you're using your personal email. Your CFB email will shut down, so make sure that you are using only your personal email. Move over any important paperwork into your personal email account. Be sure you receive all communication to your personal email. And make sure that you are checking and deleting unnecessary messages. You guys have no idea how many times we've seen in your guys' email where you have several thousand emails. Please go through and delete ones that you don't need. And respond back to colleges if they're asking you for additional information. We also recommend that you create a sheet with your usernames and passwords if you have not done so. This information will be super helpful as you progress through college and then you plan on getting into your career. Here's an example of a Google Sheet that you can create in order to track all your usernames and passwords. You can list the portal, your username, a password hint or the actual password, the email address that you're using, and the ID number. Don't forget your CFB ID number will no longer be valid, so you need to make sure that you're using that ID number that's been assigned by that specific college or university. Lastly, don't forget that we need you to register for the Transition to College Workshop. This will be taking place on June 14th, 2023. It's going to be at the 1820 Pearl Street right over there by Perry Middle School. It is going to be 2 sessions, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you need that meningitis shot and you still have not gotten it, this will be your last opportunity that we will offer. It'll be during that morning session from 9 to 12. Some of the topics that we will also be covering is Adulting 101, things that you need to be aware of as you're getting into college, registering and understanding the steps you need to do to create your account so that way you can register for classes, and a financial aid check. Also, we are going to have these universities there at our event. So if you have questions, you have paperwork you need to turn in, you definitely want to reach out and make sure you register so that way we can send that list to Dallas College, UNT, TWU, NSU, and UTA so they're aware that you will be coming. You can either scan that QR code that is on this page or you can register with the bit.ly link for this transition to college event. That is it for this round. Wishing you a great day.